today we have on the Venus show my friend Summer.
How y'all doing?
Cause I've been trying to get her on this show for a long time now. I can't believe this.
I've been
Like,
so busy.
busy, busy,
Girl, I've been busy.
busy girl, busy
Yes,
girl.
But thanks for having me.
Okay, so let's just get right into it. Cause where you from?
South Carolina.
Okay, South Carolina. You want to be specific, like where you grew up at and everything.
I was born in South Carolina of Greenwood. I was raised in Augusta, Georgia.
Okay, I've been to like Greenville and stuff a few
It's
times.
like right up
It's
my
real ghetto.
Where you from?
I'm I'm from Chicago.
Violent.
Oh, all right. So how was it like growing up in Carolina? Like, did you have fun? Like,
I
what?
did. It was country. Everybody ran together. Barefooted. That's why my feet so big now. But it was a small town. Everybody knew each other. Like cousins stay next door, auntie stay across the street.
Yeah.
Walk around to your daddy house, auntie house. Like, that's how it was growing up.
So do you think it's different? You think it's different, like being here and being there?
Different scenery,
It is.
but don't get it twisted. The crime still the
Yeah.
same. Maybe a little
So you
worse.
think like the schools and stuff is okay there? Like, how do you feel like growing up and now you in Atlanta? Like, do you feel like you took some things, some characteristics from living out there and bring them here, like to help you survive or whatever, like survival tactics?
No.
Oh, okay. Because
I
I'm
just
from
feel like,
Chicago, so I feel like I shelter myself in a different way. I don't know, like maybe
yeah,
because like a lot of people real grimy there,
grimy. Yeah.
like it's more grimy. So okay, so you from the South, it wasn't as grimy as Chicago.
No, it was grimy, but like far as tactics, I feel like when I came to Atlanta, it made me want to. I can't say be more stabilized. Like it's teaching me a lot of things that I didn't learn back home because, like I say, it's a country, it's small, so you ain't thinking like it's a small town. When you in a small bucket, that's all you know is small.
Yeah.
So jumping out that and coming to something big, it makes you just open your mind. But as far as like keeping like my circle small, like of course I do keep that type of tag. So many people, you just never know
So you
who you
think you'll
may run.
ever like go back there, like to
No,
live
oh no,
there?
man.
So what do you see yourself like? Do you see yourself like in the future, like really being something like? I mean, what do you do now? Let's get that, cause I know you, but they don't. So what do you do like now?
Well, I shake a little tail feather.
Hmm.
I'm a dancer. When I was back home, I was doing lashes. I was trying to be an esthetician, but it wasn't working out for me. So as of right now, I am currently studying getting my CDLs.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, I honestly sometimes I feel like I'm just lost. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like what I want to be.
Why you feel
Twenties.
like that?
I don't know, but I always like hear when I talk to other people who have stuff going on, they always say in your 20s, your mind be kind of blank until you start. Because I'm 26, I'll be 27 in a couple more weeks. So, everybody who I talk to, food, like I have talks with you, I have talks with
Mhm.
other people, and everybody just tell me the same thing. Like in your 20s, your mid, late 20s, like you'll start to figure it out, and which I am. And it's people
Like
who,
it's okay to feel a little
yeah,
lost
I feel
sometimes.
like
Like
that's honest. Like I really don't know, because I be like, it's so much I can do, but it's like, I don't have that thrill like yet. I don't really feel like okay, this is something that I
yeah,
really want to do. So
yeah.
whenever it comes, like I'm pretty sure I'll be a successful black
Well,
queen.
you look really nice today.
Thank
I
you.
really love the colors and everything.
Thank you.
Okay, that's cute. That's
I
cute.
try.
So, do you feel like, do you? Because I've been want to ask like a lot of my guests this, like men are just like once they buy you things and stuff, and once they take care of you, then like they own you, and you could only been knowing them for like a
Yes.
few months or whatever, like a couple of weeks. Like, do you feel like they
Yes.
own you now?
They do. That's a man's trait. They feel like once they spend that cheese, baby, they take it shopping, they spoil you, they pay your rent. Now they feel like they just obligated to own the boss. But let's be true, baby. You don't, because I don't own that.
But I feel like that's a submissive thing. Like a lot of black women don't know how to be submissive, and it's
It
like if
is.
you like, we be like, we want somebody to take care of us and everything, but now we don't want to do everything that they say because they taking care of us. It's like.
I don't. Me personally, I don't mind listening to a man. Like, I love having a man around. I don't mind listening to a man, but it's the way you talk to me. Like, I don't mind a man leading, but don't try to force it. It just gotta come naturally to me. Like, it just have to. I could just look at you and be like, baby,
Yeah.
let me just. So let me say this. I have also lost some men because of my mouth, and that has taught me a lot to shut the hell up, baby. Just shut up. Because I'm saying
Yeah.
so one thing about a strict man, he gonna give your ass one chance, baby. I learned my lesson, like, and
Yeah.
I had to ask him like, why did you cut me off? And he was like, your mouth,
Yeah.
like what was I saying? He was just like, you just go off at the mouth when stuff don't go your way, and sometimes you just gotta be patient when you're dealing with a busy man.
I'm
And
sorry.
that was like, okay, you're right. Like I don't mind
Yeah.
having a. I do have to shut up because being, one thing I've learned, being single for too long,
Mhm.
it can put you in a very, very independent state of mind, and
And it's
baby,
so
that's
hard to
so
come
hard to
out
get
of
out of.
it.
And
It's so hard to come out of it. Like,
I had to
yeah.
get back out there in the field, baby, because
Yeah. Like
I
you
was like,
really
I ain't
you
independent, but I don't like the way I'm talking, and these niggas is kind of jumping ship on me, so I
yeah.
had to kind of get right. So
It's
that's something I
like
learned.
I understand like when girls be like shielding themselves when they go out to the world because you cannot trust everybody. You cannot trust every man, even if they buying you stuff and being nice to you. You know what I mean? Like you have to put some type of guard up, but you don't have to be so shielded. I guess like don't give them too much information in the beginning. Like let a person like learn about you maybe. So it could be a little bit more
The way this world,
interesting.
the way this world going, I feel like you just need to tell the truth.
I mean, yeah, tell the truth or whatever,
Like
but
just
I just don't tell everything about myself.
yes,
I'm
not
not,
everything.
especially I'm not talking about no past relationships. I'm not bringing that in there. Do
I feel
you
like we
do
could,
that? Do you?
no, but I do talk about my triggers though,
Okay.
because I feel like that's what we need to talk about.
Like your
Like yeah,
boundaries
like
and
boundaries.
stuff?
Like how good was your relationship with your mom? Whether we know it or not, excuse me, or not. I feel like when we as childhoods, like as we grew up in a very bad, a traumatic type of home, and
Mm-hmm.
you become an adult, I feel like we put that try to hide that part, but it comes out and as an adult, and
Yeah.
people don't want to talk about that.
And you need to talk about it because that's when we create those, like I was
Mhm.
saying on my last episode, those what about me men, you know what I mean? Like when you don't deal with that past trauma, because I feel like the what about me men are really just attention seekers because they parents or somebody didn't give them the proper attention it was growing up. So it's like dang, it's always what about me, you know what I mean? Like they don't want to feel left out. Like so I feel like people need to be aware of their mental state and go get help. Ladies, y'all too, cause y'all crazy too. Like everybody just need to just
Trust me.
if you see something about yourself, go get help, you know?
Go get help. My problem is just, whew, I have a temper, so I might need to go talk to that lady.
You yeah. So you work in a strip club.
Uh-huh.
You think that you could have a standing, really good relationship with someone and you work in a strip club?
Honestly, no.
No.
I really feel like I can't because men say that, oh, baby, you getting your bread. But let me tell you something. One thing about a real man, baby, if he got that shit, you out of there. Sit
Yeah.
down. You done beat them feet till you can't beat them feet no more, baby.
Yeah,
Go
especially
sit
when y'all been
down.
together for so long, like
Baby,
and
come sit down. I want you home.
yeah,
I don't want you have to bust because they as Atlanta we get naked up here.
yeah.
So I don't like no. He don't want you to sit down.
But okay, so you've been dancing, but now he take you out the club, but plenty of people have already saw you. Do you still think he feels some type of way?
No, because they saw that version of me. This new version, this pedestal that he's putting me up behind every
Oh,
successful
you a
man.
cobra. Oh, you shedding your skin when you come up out of here. You.
Yeah, he got to see something different.
Speaking of Cobra, Megan Thee Stallion, did you see that video?
Yes, I
Did you
did.
like it?
I did like it, and it was kind of traumatic because why was you getting your kid like a suck when she was gone? What was wrong with you? What was his name?
Party.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Diane. Mm-mm.
Stallion fine though. She
She
really
is.
is. Like she
She
really
is
has
fine.
grown on me, like lyrically.
She
Who
definitely have.
who do you bump all the time right now?
Oh Lord, I bump a lot of artists.
Yeah, you be putting me on.
Far as like what female, male,
Like females.
female. I don't really have too many female rappers, but I do love like Shy Glizzy.
Okay, I like Shy too. Cause
I
she
like
from
Shy.
Carolina, right?
No, that's a dude.
Look, Shy. If we ever cross paths, I need you on the show. My bad. Shazzy, you know what I'm saying? Glizzy. But you like Shaq Glizzy, okay?
I like Rio the Youngin. All them like from like Detroit and type rappers.
Okay, so I like Detroit music.
Hmm.
I really do. Like, I like their swag and everything. Yeah. So, do you feel like the girls in the strip club, like, they be like real competitive or should they just be like, we a team? Like, you know what I mean?
Of course, it's competitive. It's competitive down to the way you look, the way you shape, the way you hustle.
Do you
Like,
think it should be competitive or it should be teamwork? All of us be together.
nah, cause everybody, I like it competitive.
Yeah.
It's better competitive, cause it's like the streets, like you know what I'm saying. So ain't no team, cause you might fuck around and catch a Rico trial for a bitch that ain't make no money. So not everybody just die. So yes, I feel like it's competitive, but I will say it's a team when we're all going through something. Like no
Meanwhile,
matter
my
how
ass
deep
about to
it
die
is,
on here
when
smoking
we're
on that
dealing with
ganja
anything
on the
emotional
Venus
in
show.
that dressing room, it's a team. Now what goes on that floor, whatever, but when it's something like serious, sad moment, or we just have somebody having a breakdown, we are a team. Fighting, we are a team. Like,
Yeah.
but when
Fight
it's
certain people.
certain people, well, I ain't never, yeah, hey,
Take it or leave it.
but I'm talking like
What's
far
the craziest thing that you ever witnessed, like in the strip club?
a customer getting beat up,
Really?
bad.
I saw somebody get knocked on a car before. I was like, what
Dog.
the?
But hey, you step into our territory, so what are you doing?
Yeah.
Is strippers was flying from all over the goddamn
What's
club.
the craziest thing a customer ever said to you?
That I look like a camel, cause
That you look like a what?
a camel.
Oh,
The
I don't
little
feel like you
the
like a
animal,
camel,
the
friend.
animal. He was like your camel looking
Why you say that?
ass.
Crazy ass shit
Cause
in
I
the
was trying to dance
club.
with him, he just kept being rude.
So, you know, Atlanta is no touching.
Hmm.
What amount of money does a man have to tip you to touch you in the club?
Like far as like rub my booty, slap my
Yeah,
ass.
yeah,
You got to at least throw about between 500 to 1,000. I need
yeah.
at least see something on the floor.
You want to see like your feet
No,
covered,
like
three toes covered, or
at least five,
five
10.
toes?
No, cause they be trying to do the most when they'll get you at $40. We want you to
Yeah.
bend over. You be like, I'm a two step.
All right. No, that's true though. That's true. So, what you think you learned? What did you think? Do you feel like you learned something from dancing?
Being more confident, like just
Okay.
and kind of becoming a woman.
Okay.
I can say becoming talking different, walking different, want to look different. Even outside where you want to smell good, hygiene even on a different level because people think strippers are so nasty. But I feel like
Yeah.
we're really the cleanest one on earth. Like
Yeah,
because
that's true.
we have to do so much to keep the money flowing in the pool. Not clean.
That's true. That's true. So, I mean, what do you see yourself like in like 5 years? Like,
I do want to be alive. 5 years, I want to be alive. I do want to be
okay.
in a. No matter what my circumstances, I want to be in a better position financially, physically, mentally, living wise, stability. Like, and I don't care if it's just a higher paying income for me. Like, I ain't saying I gotta blow up and be somebody, but I do want to be like I want to be somewhere.
Do you follow a whole bunch of celebrities and things like that? And the gossip and the tea?
I follow a couple gossip pages.
Do you feel like okay? So I saw a post with Sexy Red, and she was like with a whole bunch of kids that was like minors, and they was all like mostly girls, and you know her music is like real provocative,
Hmm.
and I feel like it's for adults, like, but that's my opinion. Did you see that video? Do you feel like she shouldn't be? Cause all she had the kids saying ski yee. Oh, okay, so she was outside and she just had the kids in the back of her. It was a whole bunch of them, and she just had the kids like on 1, 2, 3, like say ski yee.
Okay.
So do you feel like they should
Was they
even know?
twerking? Like,
No.
they was just saying ski?
Yeah.
That's not bad, as long as they wasn't being like grown.
Cause a lot of people were saying that like the industry right now have alternative motive to like be toxic. They want to promote toxic relationships. They want to promote narcissists, and they want to promote like things like that. That's what people be saying.
I mean, but I feel like back in the day they had more nasty music than our music. They just didn't, they just ain't say it how we said it. Like they kind of sugarcoated.
And then we all been singing nasty, provocative stuff. Even when I was younger, I was singing some stuff that my mother wouldn't definitely condone. Like she'll be like, "What are you doing? Listening to that? Turn it off now." But on my time, I'm turning it on.
That's why I'm pushing this. Don't you get to me when I'm pushing inside of you.
They was.
Pushing
they
inside
was.
of you. What you pushing in?
They was. Do you think that cause I always see like in the strip club, since I'm like a vet or whatever, I be seeing like men come in there and they choose like the younger like looking girls. Like, what do you feel about that? Do you feel like they choosing them because they not smart, or they choose
Cause they can look at them and tell like, okay, she ain't been doing this long.
so they could get over?
Of course. They do.
So how do you think we look at men when they come in like
we are the ones that we like they said, girl, yeah, you come in forever. You ain't gonna throw them on here. Oh, you gonna do this, you gonna do that.
Right.
Like we be knowing like I only got like 5-6 years up under my belt, but even still, I be knowing like, okay, let me check him. But what I can say about dancing, from coming from Carolina type niggas, Atlanta type niggas, is the hustle is way different.
What do you mean?
You be more like
okay.
Girls that actually tell you like, man, cause they gonna talk like, man, you know shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at them.
Yeah.
Like these strippers up here be like really.
Yeah.
Like, shit, that nigga, girl, on to the next. And it be so accurate though, like, damn.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Accurate. You be like, but sometimes you'll never know. But the ones that come in the club a lot, you'll know. Like me, I don't approach men with a lot of jewelry.
Yeah, me either. I don't like that either.
Because I feel like they just want somebody to approach them because they feel like they jury on. Like, okay, she coming to see my jewelry, but really, I'm not coming to that stale ass. I'm just trying to see.
And we're in Atlanta.
It's a group of y'all. I'm just trying to see which one.
We need to carry around our detectors for y'all anyway. We know what y'all be up to sometimes.
It's fake, ain't it?
What are you looking for in a man? Like, because we just cover, like, if they buy you stuff and everything, like, even if you're not ready, you still not going to be ready. So, what are you looking for? What'll make you settle down with somebody?
For one, I'm big on communication. I'm looking for a man that knows how to handle me, who know how to talk to me. Stability.
Yeah.
And you have to be nasty, like, and you gotta have God.
So, okay, since you said that, do you feel like sex is a big thing in a relationship? Like, if the sex not good, are you leaving or going?
I gotta go.
Really?
I got to go.
What if they do other things right?
I don't care. Cause you gonna put me in a situation to cheat. And I don't want to do that. Some people be like, oh, you could just work on it. No, you can't work on it. If it's not there, it's not there.
Yeah.
Because it ain't nothing else to talk about. Why ain't you doing this? Why? Like, I can't say what I want to say, but why?
That's true.
Like, yes, it's not.
Yeah, I can't, like...
That's why I feel like it ain't nothing wrong with... If you meet a nigga that's vibe and if it click off, I feel like it ain't nothing wrong with that because you want to know, like...
Yeah. Really and then, like, we grown, like, we could have sex whenever we want to. It's our vagina.
I ain't saying just go out there and give it away.
Dang, I thought we was... I thought I was gonna say. No. So what's can you show me like what size? What's a good size you feel like?
Oh baby, I ain't gonna lie. I dated fat men half my life and they always had small penises, but
really?
They knew how to work it.
Okay, so it's not about the size, it's about them working it.
If I do deal with a man with a big penis, it has to be thick and it has to be about this long. I can take about 7. This is about a good 7 inches, 6, 7
Okay.
inches, but it has to be thick. But I'm more of a, cause I done dealt with some men with some nice sizes, and it
Yeah.
hurt it. Like it just wasn't
Yeah.
good. And I done dealt with some men with who done had my legs like I was a
Yeah.
goddamn Q dog or something. So I don't know. What about you? What you prefer?
I don't know. I like short and stumpy. Like it's about the girth with me. Like I'm a girthy girl. I'm not a
No curves.
long girl. I mean, I take the curve, but I like the thickness.
To all the curved men, let me tell y'all something. Y'all deserve a trophy. If y'all got a curve, baby.
Baby, I don't really think there's nobody in the world that can handle me for real, sexually.
Why you say that? You know what? I believe you because I believe
Okay. Okay, cut. No, I'm just playing. Okay, so what is we what do you feel like a stripper is time to just quit? Like,
honestly, I can't I can't speak for nobody else, but I feel like I dance with a lot of older dancers.
mhm.
But the ones this is what I'm saying. The ones that always brag about they don't gotta be there but been there forever, then they're 40.
Yeah.
Leave. If you ain't gotta be here, then leave. Like just.
Yeah.
But if you feel like your body look good, cause most older women's bet, as my friend herself, they have invested
Hold
into
on. I ain't no older woman.
a bet. I said bet. What you want to say, auntie?
Jesus. Not auntie. Auntie too? Okay, this the last time you coming on my show. This it.
Cause they be calling me a
This
baby
is for
stripper. They
you.
be calling me a baby stripper. They be like, you a baby stripper. You a baby stripper. I'm like, well, y'all some old fucking strippers. But I feel like if you look good and your hustle still there. Now,
Yeah.
if you just come to the club to stand around looking all, cause you feel like you've been doing it for so long, then leave. But if
Yeah.
you the type of hustle like you older and you still beat your feet like the young girls do, then.
Yeah.
But after a while, like yeah, of course it gotta show, cause you don't want to leave and just be like you don't have nothing.
Yeah, you don't have nothing to show for it or nothing like that.
As long as you have something to show for it, and but really, I feel like 40, you gotta be done.
Yeah,
That's a long time.
that
You're
is.
40 years old.
So, if you had a daughter and she wanted to dance, would you allow her to?
Absolutely not, cause I'm a make sure she don't have to do that. She ain't even gonna question it, like period, because she's gonna be set up so good.
So,
She ain't
but
even gonna
okay,
think
so
about
let
it.
me ask you this then. So, if somebody came to you and they wanted to dance, they wanted to be a dancer, what's 5 things that you would tell them about the game?
First, I will tell them you pick up bad habits. You just it's the devil's playground. Mentally, no, it mess with your mental. It mess with. Okay, I'm gonna just start from the top. For one, it mess with your mental. You're gonna pick up bad habits, no matter if it's drugs, no matter if it's becoming very sexual, meeting up with niggas, no matter if it's drinking, fighting, whatever. You're gonna change.
Yes.
You're not gonna be the same person no more. Things I just named was the biggest ones. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna mess with your mental. You're gonna change as a person, and you're gonna pick up a bad habit
Yeah.
because you're gonna have to be somebody that you're not. No matter how we try to blur it out, we have to be somebody that we're not. That's why some girls.
At least inside of there.
And yeah, it's out of there. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's the devil's playground. But it's so much. It's just so much, in the disrespect from the men can kind of mess with your mind too, because I've never been disrespected by men like that until I started this. I didn't realize like how much it took a toll on me. Like, wait a
yeah.
minute, and I started like being very angry with the men, like swinging
Mhm.
on them, fighting them, because you're not gonna talk to me like that.
Mhm.
But once I got it under control, like, oh, he just doing it because he just don't. He feel like I don't have no respect for myself.
Do you feel like just as well, like, cause the men always be saying the girls start dancing because they had traumatic lives or traumatic things that happened? Do you feel like the men come in there because they're going through things in
Of
life
course,
and
for
everything
one,
like
they in the
that?
streets. For two, man, they be bored at home with their wives. They probably going through a divorce. Majority of
Yeah.
the customers that we meet, there is something wrong with them. They either
Yeah.
old and divorced, or they either, they probably just out doing their little thing in the streets, whatever. It's a story behind why you in here.
Yeah.
Because the ones that don't do it,
Cause
they
just
not
like we
funny.
got a story, y'all got one too. Y'all ain't left out. Why y'all men always be trying to like say one thing about us? Like it don't double. Like when you point the finger, you got like four coming right back
Y'all
at you.
guys, y'all going through stuff too. Because why
Yeah.
you drunk in the streets?
Yeah, that's true.
The moment they want you, no more.
So I just want to say before we get up out of here, thank you so much for coming on my show.
Thank you for having me.
And I wish you much, much success.
You too.
Or whatever. And keep on getting those cute clothes. That's cute.
Akira.
Y'all tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, so that y'all can see the shows and go binge watch everything that you haven't seen. Bye, y'all.
Because you never know who we'll have next.